I feel like Chris is about to walk through that door right now.
That's what I get for procrastinating.
Hey guys, so I just want to apologize for this mess that's on my head. I don't know what's going on with it. Just kind of going with it. I need to get a relaxer because my hair is ratchet, but you know, poor. So today I'm going to be doing a favorites video, and I'm sorry there's a glare on my glasses, but I'm blind. Different things from September and October and a little bit of November. So I'm just going to get into it because last time I tried to make this video, I talked forever. So this is gonna be like completely out of order and just all over the place, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with my one makeup favorite from this month, and it is going to have to be the lip combination that I've been wearing pretty much every time I put lip products on my face, and I've done it in so many makeup tutorials. It's kind of getting a little bit repetitive, but I can't stop. Every time I do a makeup look, I'm just like, this looks good with it. But it is the Rimmel lip liner in the color Coffee Bean, and you guys have seen it in my tutorials. I'll put a link to a tutorial that I used it in right here. It's a really kind of browny burgundy color, which looks really good on its own, and I actually have an Instagram picture that I can put right here, and it looks a little bit more red in that Instagram picture, but it's a little bit more brown. But over top of that, I love using this lipstick, which is a it's a nip stick. You put it on your nips and it makes your nips look like lips. What? It's a NYX lipstick, and it is in the color Butter. I forget whose video that I saw this in, but I saw someone wearing this, and it was the most like weird nude matte color, and I was obsessed with it. So the main thing about this lipstick is, okay, I'm gonna show you it right now. It looks kind of gross because I use it with the lip liner, which is a little bit darker. The main thing about this lipstick is that it is a nude color, but it's not like kind of the more pinky nudes or peachy nudes or anything like that. It's not even really a brownie nude. It's like a neutral gray nude, which sounds really unappealing, but since the lip liner is so warm and kind of reddish, it really just kind of mutes out the warmth of the lip liner and just makes it this nude brown cool color that I'm obsessed with. That was way too long of a description on this lip product. I've also been liking my brows lately, which I haven't gotten them done in like 2 months, but can you even tell? I don't think so. Another favorite I actually don't have in my hands right now at this moment, but I'm actually going to talk about it in a video when I do my skincare update next. I haven't done one in like a month or so, so I need to get one up soon. Things have just been crazy lately with like starting a new job, and I was doing Vlogtober and stuff like that. But anyway, I started using another face wash, and I know if you guys watch my acne update videos, then you know that I was trying to go a little bit more natural when it comes to my skincare and stuff like that, and I still am keeping things pretty natural, I guess, but I did go back to the cleanser that I was using before. The main reason I stopped using it was because I wasn't sure if I could use it anymore because it has salicylic acid. I didn't know if it would conflict with my birth control and stuff like that, so I asked my doctor about it, and she said it was totally fine. So I've been using it again because I actually got it for Chris, and he really likes it too, but it's just, oh, it's so good. I don't know what it is, but my skin loves it, and it just is like, oh, no, I don't even want to be on your face. No people see because I don't want to be near this cleanser. You know, like what? I don't know if that was. It's a Neutrogena Deep Clean Facial Cleanser, and I absolutely love it. I've been using it for years now. I still use my African black soap in the morning because it's a little bit more gentle and I don't need anything too harsh, but I do think having the added kind of acne fighting ingredients in a face cleanser is really helpful for my skin, because my skin was clearing up with the African black soap, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be, and it wasn't where it has been in the past for me. Since these are right in front of me, I'm just going to talk about my 2 favorite candles, and they are Bath & Body Works candles, of course, because honestly, I'll get candles from like the dollar store and I really like them. There's actually this one candle from a Christian bookstore that I'm obsessed with. It smells straight up like gingerbread, or wait, is it pumpkin? it's either gingerbread or pumpkin, I don't actually remember, but it smells so good and I love that. So I'm not opposed to getting candles from like different places and stuff. I know that Bath & Body Works can be extremely overpriced, which is why I like to go online and find a bunch of coupon codes and save a ton of money. I'm like an extreme couponer, except online. This one I've been liking a lot, and it is the candle Sweater Weather. I got it last year. I think I had it in a wallflower. But it's just one of those like kind of manly scents. When I burned this, Chris loves this too, and he was like, it smells like Christmas. And this really does kind of like, it reminds me of Christmas. And I don't know if it's because I got it last year around Christmas time, or if I got it around the time that me and Chris met and started talking, but it just kind of makes me feel nostalgic. I don't know why, but it gives me a lot of feelings and memories, and it just makes me want to tear up a little bit, but I'm not going to because that'd be a little weird. Cuddle up with an aromatic blend of eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage that celebrates the arrival of crisp autumn breezes. And then the other one is pumpkin cinnamon bun. This smells exactly what you think it smells like. It smells straight up like a cinnamon bun, but then you kind of get that pumpkin in there. It smells so good, like I can't even. So this says, treat yourself to the fragrance of a fresh from the oven pumpkin cinnamon bun with gooey cinnamon swirls and creamy vanilla icing. Wow, that sounds delicious. So I suggest, if you're going to get candles at Bath & Body Works, I suggest going to Bath & Body Works and smelling the candles first, just to make sure you will like the ones that you're getting. And then I suggest going online, waiting until it has like the 2 for $20 or 2 for $22 sale, and then finding coupon codes and then using them. And a lot of times, I think on this order, I got 25% off, plus the 2 for $22, so each of them were $11. Candles just make my life, especially during the holiday time. It just sets a mood of happiness and holidays and joy, and I love it so much. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is also right here in front of me, and it is going to have to be mom jeans. I have these ones right here, and they just look like this. I actually wore them in one of my vlogs. I'm not sure if I still have it on my computer, but if I do, I will put a clip of that right here to show you guys like what my outfit looked like that day. I am obsessed with these. They're so like kind of almost unflattering, but in a way that's like, it's so good. Like, it's so bad that it's so good. And it was funny because Chris actually, when I wore them, he said he liked them, and he said that he liked it. That's what I love about him, is that he's not one of those guys that's like, ugh, why are you wearing dark? Like if he comes in, I'm wearing this lipstick, he'll be like, I love your lipstick, you should wear that all the time. Ooh, why are you wearing mom jeans? You look like you're from the 90s or something. Well, he might say you look like you're from the 90s or something, but he would say that in a good way. I literally want to wear these every day of my life. They're so much less constricting than freaking skinny jeans, and they're just so comfy and warm. And I got these from Goodwill. I don't know if I said that already. I'm going to be doing a fashion video very soon, a fall fashion video, because I know you guys have been wanting to see fashion videos because I am like horrible at doing them, but I'm going to do them soon. I've been trying to figure out places that I want to film it at, and also like outfits that I want to do, but this is definitely going to be incorporated in that. And I was definitely inspired by Sunbeam's Jess when it comes to her style and stuff. She wears a lot of kind of like oversized fitting clothing, and I don't know, I just really like it. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about is yoga. I actually kind of want to make a whole video talking about my yoga practice and like why I started yoga, what kind of yoga I do, and you know, my experience with it and stuff, but I'm kind of gonna briefly go over it a little bit. I started doing yoga, I think in August. I've kind of done it like off and on, you know, I was a dancer, so we would do like yoga and Pilates sometime in class, but I started doing yoga, like actually doing it about in August, I would say, for back pain, or yoga for like hip pain, because I do have a lot of like injuries from dance, and also body being like literally an old person's body. I found that it really helped with that, but I also just got really interested in the, I guess, spiritual and mental aspect when it comes to yoga. I was really interested in what it would do when it comes to like my anxiety and even like depression and stuff like that. And honestly, it has really changed my life in the way that I view certain things and the way that I view myself. I've been following so many yoga videos, women who make yoga videos here on YouTube, and then so many yoga Instagrammers and stuff like that, and I just love the positivity from these people, and it just really is motivating. Look at myself differently and look at everything else differently, and I don't know how yoga can do that, but it has been for me. And I don't know if you can see behind me, but I have my yoga mat right there because I did yoga before, but I love it. I skipped doing yoga for like a week last week, and I just started getting back into it, and I'm like, why wasn't I doing yoga? Because it makes me feel like a freaking superhero. But if you guys want to see a video about me talking about like my yoga practice and stuff like that, you can definitely request that down below, and I will really do that, I promise, okay? So I have a ton of movies that I saw in the last few months. So the first one that we saw was The Maze Runner, which was really good. I usually don't have really high expectations when it comes to book to movie adaptations because I'm usually disappointed, especially if it's a book that I really liked, like The Hunger Games. I hated the first Hunger Games, really liked Catching Fire, excited to see Mockingjay. Divergent, don't even get me started on that. That was wretched. But this one, I don't know if it was because the love of my life was in that movie. Kai Scodelario, absolutely loved it. I thought it was so good. Chris and I both read the book before seeing the movie. I read the book about a year ago, and Chris read it like right before we saw the movie. And it was so good. It was a lot different from what the book was like. A lot of things were changed and stuff, but I liked it. I liked the way that they changed it, and I don't know, a lot of times I was like, what is this? This isn't in the book. But I tried to keep them separate as much as possible, as much as I can, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really good movie, and I think they did it really well. Then the next movie that we saw in the movie theater was Box Trolls. We're always seeing the cartoons right when they come out, and actually today Big Hero 6 is coming out. Oh, I'm so excited. We're not gonna see it tonight because we usually don't see the movies on opening night. We usually see it like on a Wednesday or something when there's like cheap tickets and stuff. Box Trolls, I believe it's a stop motion movie, and I love stop motion movies. Coraline is one of my favorite movies. Fantastic Mr. Fox is one of my favorite movies. I also really like the Fanning sisters, so like Dakota and Elle Fanning, so I thought it was really cool that Elle Fanning was kind of getting to do her version of, I guess, kind of like Coraline, but not really, but like it was a stop motion movie. But I really liked it. It was such a good movie. It was so cute. It was so beautiful. And I didn't like the plot as much as I thought I would, but it was really entertaining, and I really liked the movie, and it was quite funny actually. Sorry, my hair is really annoying me. What is this doing? What is this hair? Can we just be normal like for a second? Okay. The next movie is actually a series of movies that Chris and I watched, and if you don't know anything about me, you don't know that I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like one of my favoriteest things ever. I used to read Harry Potter fan fiction. I used to role play Harry Potter online. I have all of the Harry Potter books and movies. I really want to go to Harry Potter Land. I'm a Ravenclaw. If you guys didn't know, Ravenclaw here, let me know what house you're in. So usually like once a year I like to watch all of the movies over again, and it just happened to be the time when Chris and I were moving in together and we wanted to watch it together because he's only seen the movies like once each, which is a horrendous thing. So of course I had to have him watch it. You know, if he wants to be my boyfriend, he has to watch Harry Potter house. And we loved them, of course. We loved them just as much as we loved them before. It always gives me like memories. It's always nice to be able to watch movies that you watched previously and just remember that time of your life when you watched it, if that makes any sense. Shout out if you're a Potterhead. Yeah, Harry Potter for the win. Waiting for my Hogwarts letter. Even though I'm 20, whatever. And then another kind of set of movies that I watched, we both really love anime, and I'm actually gonna talk about two animes that we have been watching. Don't know about Studio Ghibli, I never know how to pronounce that, but they make amazing movies, and I love My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Secret World of Ariadne, like, oh, so good. And I haven't gotten a chance to see all of them, which I want to, and if you guys wanna suggest any like anime movies that are really good down below, let me know. And I want to maybe start reviewing anime because I'm a nerd and I love anime. It's the greatest thing of life. We watched Spirited Away, which was so weird. It was literally the weirdest thing I possibly ever watched, but I loved it so much. Like, as I was watching it, I was like, what the hell is this? But I like it. And then the other one that we watched was Howl's Moving Castle, which again, I absolutely loved. It wasn't as weird as Spirited Away, but it was definitely weird, and I loved the story. The story was absolutely amazing. And I think I liked the story of Howl's Moving Castle a little bit better than Spirited Away. The animes that we watched, Chris and I have watched Sword Art Online. We watched it separately. Actually, when we first started talking, I told him that he should watch Sword Art Online, and he watched it and he loved it. I think it is my favorite anime. It's a close call between that and East of Eden, or Eden of the East. I always say that wrong. And Sword Art Online Season 2 came out, and it was so good. Now, we only watched the first half of the season because if you know anything about Sword Art Online, you know the second half is very different from the first half. It was so good. I loved it so much, and Chris loved it too. And oh my gosh. Hi. You can go check the mail. You should definitely go check them out. How did I know that was gonna happen? But I think I was saying that Sword Art Online is amazing, and if you haven't watched it, you should definitely check it out. I actually ended up downloading this app that's called Crunchyroll, and it's basically like an anime version of Netflix, so it has a bunch of anime and stuff, and it's only like $7 a month. It's seriously amazing if you love anime, or even if you just want to try it out. You can totally get a free month's trial. The other anime that I watched the last month was Free Iwatobi Swim Club, and I seriously liked it more than I would like to say. Basically about these guys who are on a swim team, and it was basically about their love for swimming and their friendship and stuff like that, and it was funny and it was heart-wrenching a little bit in a weird way, and it was just really entertaining. And if you want to, you know, watch attractive anime characters, then that would be a good one. I never understood why people considered anime characters attractive until I watched that, so if that says anything. So next I want to talk about a few games. Chris has a PlayStation 3, and I have been playing games on that, or we've been playing games together, and I've been watching him play a game. So I've been watching him play this game, and it's actually really entertaining because it's kind of like watching a movie. I might insert a clip of me playing this game right here if I don't feel too embarrassed. So this game is called The Last of Us, and it's about kind of a virus that takes over the world, basically. It's a virus that people start getting, and they go nuts and they start getting this like weird flesh thing, and I keep calling them zombies, but they're not actually zombies. They just kind of act like zombies, and they're like twitching and doing weird stuff, and there are these clickers that make these like it's really scary, and I don't like playing the game, but Chris plays it and he's pretty good. We're almost done with the game. It's really annoying because we're at a point in the game where we thought it was gonna be over and we just want to know what's going on in the story, but he has to like get past the people who are trying to kill him, and he keeps dying and stuff, and it's just but it's such a good game and I really like watching him play it. And then also we got Epic Mickey 2, which I used to play this with my brother on the Wii, and we actually beat it on the Wii, but I figured it would be a good game for me and Chris to play together since we both love Disney. I'm also thinking about doing gaming videos, so if you guys would like to see that, let me know that down below. I highly suggest buying your games off Amazon. I bought Epic Mickey off Amazon, and I also bought another controller, which was like 11 bucks. And I got these games off Amazon, which were in a dual pack. I actually saw them like the day before I bought it at Walmart for 60 bucks. And I got them off Amazon for 20. I got a double pack for Uncharted. I had played this before in Italy. I think I played Uncharted 3, but I got Uncharted 1 and 2. These are just kind of games that I like. I don't really like shooter games, but I do like games involving some shooting. I used to play Lord of the Rings Online, and I actually played that like a month ago, and like Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that. I like games with stories. When I was playing this game. I really liked it and I remembered it and I wanted to get it again, and Chris is coming back. Dang it, I need to finish. The last game is actually an app on my phone and it's called Kitchen Scramble. I heard about it from Kirsten or K-Money here on YouTube. It's one of those like cooking games if you ever played Diner Dash or like Cooking Dash or something like that, but you actually have to cook stuff, which I really like, and I've been obsessed with it for the last like few months, and I think I'm on like level 67 or something like that. It's actually a lot more difficult than you would think that it would be, and it's a lot more entertaining than you would think that it would be. And the last thing that I want to talk about as a favorite, I've actually not had for very long. It is this planner right here. I was looking for a planner because I had been watching someone's video about like organization and stuff like that. I think it was Soothing Sister. It really helps to kind of map out your life and what you're going to be doing and stuff like that. And I have like a calendar on my phone, obviously, where I can like write stuff down, and a lot of times I'll like put stuff in my notes if I want to remember something. I just find it easier to write down like the days I'm going to be working and stuff like that, and what I want to film certain days. So I got this one, and I got it off Etsy, and Etsy is a really good place if you want to look for kind of more original planners. This one is like Harry Potter themed, if you can see Harry Potter glasses and the scar, and it's called a divination planner, and this is 2014 and 15. A lot of things that I did notice was that they had a lot of 2015 planners, but they didn't have a lot of 2014 because I guess because this year's almost over. You had the option to choose whether you wanted to start in like November or December for this one, so I really liked that, and also was Harry Potter. So it's really cool. It has just a regular, like, I don't know if you can see that, the lighting sucks, calendar right there. It also has after it just some like the days of the week where you can like write down notes and stuff, and I don't know, I think this is just gonna be really helpful. I just like having this. I always wanted one of these, like when my sister was in school and stuff. It looks like an agenda, and I never could get one because I homeschooled. But yeah, I do have one music favorite. I actually have a playlist on Spotify that I'll try to link down below that I've been listening to for most of the last like few months. But one of the artists that I added to that playlist is A Fine Frenzy. I used to listen to her a lot when I was younger, like when I was a teenager. I'm not a teenager, I'm really old. I think it's the Near to You album. I just get a lot of feelings and memories from when I was listening to it. She has a nice voice. So if you guys haven't heard of her, then you should definitely check her out. Again, I'll try to link that playlist down below so you guys can maybe check it out if you want to. Maybe. It's up to you. That is pretty much it for this video. I'm sorry it is probably going to be really long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just talk to me down below because I want to talk to you. My social media links are always also listed down below, my Instagram and Twitter and stuff, if you guys want to keep up with what's going on in my life. And yeah, request any other videos you'd like to see down there as well. Just, there's a lot of things happening down there. That didn't sound right. Okay, I have one more favorite. So we vlogged every day in October, and I'm still uploading the vlogs just because things were really busy in October. It was actually kind of the worst month to be doing vlogging every day, but it happened, and I'm still uploading the videos slowly but surely, and a lot of people have been enjoying them and stuff, so I really appreciate that. And we're probably going to be doing Vlogmas as well. So I'm just gonna stop rambling now and save some of these favorites for next month, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you. Bye.